Hey everyone, Charlie here. Just going to give you kind of a quick overview of Bonafide, kind of how I set it up, and then I'll post some other videos kind of on how I made a few things and how I'm kind of setting it up. So let's get to it. Kind of like most, down in here I carry my rods in my hatch. Up underneath there, I'm still working on that a little bit, but I put a tube across there, piece of PVC pipe, and then I covered it with a pool noodle, and I lay my rods up there, and it keeps them from sliding all the way back. It keeps them separated. They don't bounce or move. I've got some more to do with that, but it'll come out because I want to be able to store some stuff up here in the hatch too. Rain gear, whatever else I may want to put up in there. My backpack tent and stuff, do a little river trip. I'll move my cup holder around all over the place. I've got my waterproof camera up there. Actually a great little camera, both camera and video. Unfortunately, I'm not ever able to get a GoPro yet, so you know, it all takes time. You work with what you got. But I mounted my Lowrance hook reveal, little 5-inch screen. Got a good deal on it. It was on sale, and so I didn't go with a 7-inch. I'm able to see it pretty good. 7-inch would be better, but you know, it kind of works. So kind of like others, I mounted everything in my pod, did my wiring, hooked it all up. Came out pretty nice, and actually it works incredibly well. It's nice and secure. When I go in the evening, I can take it out. Love how it came out. My paddle sits here. I've moved that rod holder there, and so it's a little bit in my way. Usually my paddle rides along here. I fastened it down into here, but as you can see, get my big old fingers out of the way, I could still fasten it down that way, or when I'm fishing, I'll take it, slide it up underneath there, and lay it up here. That's why I put this foam here, so that it will kind of not make any noise and get out of the way. Tackle tray, keep a couple of boxes, some worms, crankbaits, or whatever I'm going to have up there. I always keep me some bungee cords laying around. Never know when, never know when you're going to need that stuff. My leash rod, my life vest. I always wear my life vest. Got my rod holder here. Now, I took me a couple of bungees and I laid them around there, and they work real well. Very easy to get to. If I tip over, nothing's going to come out. Made me another camera pole, a little Vivitar action cam, not much. I'm going to remodify that. Didn't come out exactly the way I want, but it'll work for now. As you can see, I would love to have had a black pack. Unfortunately, I just wasn't going to happen right now. It's amazing with cancer and all the doctor bills and the chemo and stuff. It's and having to retire has kind of put a real crimp in things. But we just get by and do what we're doing. So beyond that, I made me a holder here. It opens up, stops, carries all of my tackle in there. Let me go to the other side. All right, so as you can see, I can pull both of these out. I've got all my boxes in here. Slowly but surely converting everything over to the waterproof. So if you do get wet, nothing happens. Got a couple of small boxes down there, my weights and jigs and stuff in there. Keep my worms packed all up in here. So far this has worked out really well. And got me that board down. Another bungee. Made the latch. I need to not stuff it so tight, but I'm changing up on that and kind of working how everything is. So rod holders, just like on the Black Pack, they've got cables that hold them down. I took me some small bungee cords and basically made some holders the same way, and they hold everything down nicely. Another rod holder over here. Put me some eyelets that runs down through and over to my anchor pole, and as you can see, connects down into there. Works real well. I come back here, I just quickly tie it onto here. I can release it, let it go, and down it goes. Pull it back up. Oop. And tie it back off. Sorry about that. I had to use both hands. I just put that on there. It's working real well. I've had a few minor things that I need to do with it, but other than that, I can't complain. It's working. For a DIY, I'll take it any day. Made this other one here that I can move around anywhere on there. Just slide my power pole down through there and it holds me. I can tie my anchor off to it if I want with a quick release. Take that and move it. I've got a cleat up here I can tie my anchor off to. I can run it up here, run it through the bow. I may or may not put me a anchor wind. Works pretty good. They make an anchor. It's a kind of a round ball. Looks like the round dumbbells out there now, but I haven't gotten one yet. And off my old kayak, I had an old Pelican kayak that I turned into a fishing kayak. And at the time, I took a 3-pound dumbbell, and I chose pink so that if it came off in the water, I could see it. Tied a float to it so I could see it anyway. And all I got to do is undo that right here. I can unwound my cord, set that anchor there, and kind of push my cord up underneath my feet, get to where I want to go, and I can drop it. I can use that attachment here that I had for my power pole. I can set it up here or run it through the anchor cleats, off these cleats here, and kind of drop it wherever I want. I can move it. I put a anchor trolley on my old Pelican kayak, and it worked okay, and it really wasn't bad, but I decided that I wasn't going to put an anchor trolley on this one. I figured there was other ways that I could move it without doing that. I may change my mind, but right now this is it. And so far I'm liking it. I'm going to put some videos together, try to show the how-tos of how I did this. And some mounting, I'm not going to pull everything apart, but I'll be able to show you how I did. In here is my Dakota lithium battery. Cables just, that's the way they come when they send it to you from the manufacturer. So if they sent it that way and they figured that it wasn't going to damage the cord, I stored it that way, and I don't see it damaging the cord. Put me a little towel right here just to hold everything in place. I could still put stuff in here. There's plenty of room. It literally is, it's working out amazing. I am thankful for the others that have posted these videos. I mean, I can post another one, but pretty much you've seen how on some of these other ones. but I can still show it, and I may do so. So this is just a quick overview. Oh, I put my hog trough there. Right now, I just have a little bungee cord, and it moves up and down, and I can adjust that however I want. I can get to it pretty quickly. I'm going to be changing that maybe to a catch board. Looks like in order to compete in any of the bass tournaments, I'm going to have to do that. Kind of stinks, but you know, it is what it is. So when the money becomes available, that's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to fish these tournaments. I've fished tournaments my whole life. I'm 62 now. I've been fishing since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Fished the Gulf Coast, fished for reds, flounder, trout, you name it. Freshwater fishing, catfish, bass, fished bass tournaments, catfish tournaments, crappie tournaments, and yes, I said crappie. I grew up in South Texas, San Antonio, and living in South Carolina now, and they pronounce it just a little bit different. I don't go after crappie, I catch crappie. Sorry about that, folks. But, you know, I plan on fishing some more. I fly fish for trout. I fly fish for bass. That is the other thing, is that I will be doing some videos here on fly fishing for bass, doing some how-tos on that, setting up your rod, how to go and set up for them fishing. And then I hope that, you know, I can help others out. I've said it before in other ones. I was diagnosed with terminal illness, actually 2, but boy, thankfully one of them, my leukemia, went into remission. My idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis still has got the best of me on my lungs, but after giving 2 weeks to live and making it for over a year now, you know, that's a blessing from the good Lord above. And so, in honor of that, I'll share that testimony with all. Sorry if I bore y'all to tears with that stuff, but, you know, miracles happen. And because of that, and because I'm coming back, and it's slow but sure, I want to help others. I want others to learn how to overcome these obstacles, fish, have a good time, do what you want to do. Just because we have things in life that set us back financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, willpower and strength brings us through this. And I'm going to tell you, setting up the kayak for fishing, getting rid, you know, not having my old one, and going out on a limb and getting this. I mean, this is new. It might not have been the smartest thing in the world to do, but I'll tell you, it was the smartest thing for me, both physically and emotionally. And sometimes you just got to make a sacrifice and kind of go with it. So that's what I've done. I've got some videos that I'll be doing soon, getting this heavy kayak up in the back end of this F-250. It's a little cumbersome because it's so heavy, but I figured out a way to do that, and I'm going to be posting a video on that that's going to help others how to do that. So I hope y'all enjoy the videos. I hope that you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and my YouTube channel, Charlie Walker Fishing, and like and share it, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to post a lot of videos that are going to help. We're going to have fun. See what I'm doing out there. You can follow my health and how I'm doing. And on top of that, you know, we're going to educate people about fishing. We're going to educate people about life. You know, be an inspiration to others. And truly, truly come together. Because, folks, that's what this life is all about. Coming together as one. And if we do it as a team, and we do it as God wanted us to do it, then I believe we can overcome anything. And we can help each other out. That's pros helping people like me. That's me helping people like them in different ways, different things. You know, we have fun. As we go along, I'll mention the people that are helping me along. I'll mention the people that are, you know, sponsors, that these manufacturers that may help me along, and they may not. But I'll mention what I'm using. It's going to be fun. And I'm going to enjoy every moment of it, and I hope you do. Stay with me. Keep watching Charlie Walker Fishing. I'll see y'all soon on the water.